Hi everybody, thanks for joining Create with Dee. Today we'll be making this little punch art angel. I think they are so super cute. They're made with using a variety of punches and the new pendant die, the perfect pendant. Excuse my arm there. This is the perfect pendant die, and we're going to be using the two smaller triangles out of that, as well as this scallop image here. Okay, we're also going to need, with the butterfly punch, punch out of Whisper White. With the owl punch out of So Saffron, we'll punch the owl image. And with the 1 3/8 circle punch, skin tone color, that's a non-Stampin' Up! Color tone. I wish they'd bring back the buff color. That's such a great skin tone. And then the same circle size, 1 3/8 out of the So Saffron. Also, what we need to make the little, the blossom there, the little poinsettia, is one of the flower images from the Boho Blossom. And we're going to use the red glimmer paper for that. Okay, so let's do this. I'm so excited to show you this. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to use the Vintage Wallpaper embossing folder, and we want to emboss the two different triangles, and we're going to cut this scallop in half and then emboss that as well. So just with your scissors you can just cut that in half. Whoops. And go ahead and we'll put all of our images in the embossing folder. So again, the two smaller triangles, half a semicircle, and the butterfly. So everything that's Whisper White, we're going to run this through the Big Shot using this embossing folder. Be right back. Okay, so we have our images embossed, and what we want to do next is we're going to highlight all of the embossed images with the two-way glue stick, and we're going to put some dazzling diamonds on these. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll make the big angel here together. So just going to pick up all of those raised images or edges here that got embossed. That's what I'm trying to say. Get the raised embossed images here. And the same with her wings. So the scallop, the half a scallop's going to be the wings for the large angel, and the butterfly will be the wings for the small angel. Oops, there we go. So again, just taking that two-way glue pen and getting all of those raised images here from the embossing folder. Such a pretty embossing folder. Get our dazzling diamonds. Let's just put the girls away or aside for just a second. We'll make her body so nice and pretty and glittery. And we'll get her wings. And if you happen to miss one of the raised embossed things, you can go back over and pick that back up. But for the sake of the video, if I missed any, I'm just not going to go back over it here today. And then we're ready to put the wings on the back of her. So I want to have the cut edge facing front. I've got some Tombow glue here. And we'll put our triangle piece on top of it. Okay, so while that's drying, we'll go ahead and we'll make our angel face. For my cardstock that I have here for the flesh tone, one's a textured side and one's a smooth side. I want to use the smooth side so that I can draw on her easily. Okay, so to make the hair, I'm going to clip off the feet of our owl, and then I'm going to pick up where his ear is, and I'm just going to make a swoop towards the center. So I'm just going to freehand cut it and do the same thing with the other side. Kind of come up here to the middle. And that's going to give the back of her hair. So I want to use the back side of her face. Again, I want to put the hair behind on the textured side. That if you happen to have smooth, you don't have to worry about which side that you have. And let's see here, we'll take her one side. Kind of give her back of her hair about like that. Same thing with the other side. Maybe raise this up just a little bit. Okay, so that you have the back of her hair kind of having that type of a look. And then with the circle, and again, this is the same size that we punched her face out with. I'm going to take my scissors, and if you notice on our sample here, she has just about a quarter of that circle showing is what her face is. And so again, I'm just going to freehand it, and I'm going to come up, again, kind of making that swooping little mark when I cut my hair. We'll get that all the way up here. And again, I don't have a template. I'm just freehanding it. Okay, and then I can put it down to see if it's where I like it. And I might have her come up just a little bit more on the hair. So again, you can play around with however you like to have the hair, as far as how much hair, how little hair. You could cut it really short and just have some bangs. All sorts of cute little options here. I just like having a lot of hair on her head. Okay, I think that'll be good. Oh yes, that's what I want. Okay, again, I'm just going to take the two-way glue pen, and we'll just get her head of hair all covered up. And since it's the same size circle, we just are going to put it right back down on top of the circle until it all matches up. I like using the two-way glue pen for this because it'll adhere nice and firm, but it does give you a little bit of play before it sets. There's her face. And then to make her eyes and her cheeks, I showed you two options here. This one, her eyes are set close together. These are a little farther apart. It's just kind of whatever type of face that you want to give her. I kind of like it when the eyes are close together, so I'm going to duplicate that on here. I'm going to turn her face to face me here for just a second. So I'm going to give her two eyes kind of close together here. And this is a Precise V7 marker. And then I'm going to take my pretty and pink Stampin' marker and give her some cheeks. And for this angel, I'm not going to give a mouth. I just think that I like the image, or her face without one. She's so cute. We're going to put a little Tombow here at the tip of the triangle. Put her down. Oh my gosh. I love her. Oops. There we go. Now it's sticking. And again, I have some red glimmer paper that I punched out with red glimmer paper, one of the blossoms. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Tombow as well. I'm just going to come down here in about the middle of her body. If you wanted to, you could put the flower up close to her chin, like something like that if you wanted to, but I kind of like it right down in the middle. That red glimmer paper just kind of makes it all nice and festive and Christmassy and holiday-y. Got my basic pearls. Going to take this size here and get that picked up. So the hardest part of the whole thing is getting your pearls on it. Take my paper piercer, kind of center it a little bit, and press down. And voila, our little Christmas angel is all set. Oh my gosh, I just love it. So that's how you can make some angels using the perfect pendant and a few punches. And then on my blog, I have how to make this Christmas tree. Again, it's out of the pendant die. And this is, my cardstock is Pear Pizzazz for the tree base. And how to make the base of it is you can run the tree, just like we did with the other ones. But if you fold it in half here, and the dimensions are on my blog, and kind of take the fold line below where the triangle is, about halfway, run that through, you get a perfect base then that will match up for your tree. And so you can have the tree and the angels, cute scrapbook page or card. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. So at the time of the video, it's July, so enjoy this Christmas in July ensemble here, and I hope you have fun getting started on your holiday projects. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye-bye.